A Range Rover.
No.
So
It's not a Range
I know what a
Rover.
proper Rover is.
Range Rovers aren't proper cars, Gary.
Yeah, you're not a proper human.
Well, that's rude.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the
Oh,
stream.
no, Mark.
We're kind of on the spot because someone was running late.
There's no stream schedule this week because I don't know what I'm doing, Smurf. That's why, and I don't want to make any promises. We got co-op tonight. I might not even be able to do Williams tomorrow.
We're here. GT Productions, hello, how are you?
That's where
You're in
we're at this
Paris,
week.
says
It's gonna be one of
Burlington.
those
You
weeks.
just saw the Eiffel Tower.
Ended at
How long are you
4
in
a.m.,
Paris
you having
for?
a laugh?
Hi, Cameron.
Gary messaged me and it must have been about 4 a.m.
Abraham, how you doing? It was like 5:30 in the morning when I went to bed.
Why on earth are you up at 5:30 in the morning, sir?
Gaming.
But what are you playing at 5:30 a.m.?
Some Uno, some Phasmophobia.
Been scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted
Who do you play
to say
Uno
I'm
with?
none the
The
wiser.
boys
assume
and my
Jay.
girl.
And the meeting went well.
Really?
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I'm amazing.
Hi, Yusuf. There's Jay right there. Jay, how you feeling? Uno at 5 a.m. Yeah, well, we were playing Phasmophobia at like 4, and then Uno was early. We were like off of Uno at like 2:30.
Is your lady friend a gamer, is she, Gary?
Oh yeah. You
Is
currently
she?
got a cold. I
Is she
hope you
playing
feel
NASCAR
better.
Ignition?
No, she's not stupid.
She's
She
dating
doesn't.
you, though, sir.
She's
Like,
not
you
into
know, you gotta ask
motorsports.
questions.
She's actually like cool.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, I prefer it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I think I would just get into arguments with other racing fans. So.
I am worried next year because, say, last 2-1-2 is a Charles Leclerc fan, and obviously I'm a Lewis
Oh.
fan. So we're getting a little bit nervous.
Oh,
next year.
so
Well, that's
how's
gonna be
she?
like a Ferrari.
She's gonna have to get used to her guy getting just beat on every week, I guess.
No. Well, yeah, sorry, Charles will, yeah.
And Leclerc's gonna have to get used to it too.
Exactly.
Poor guy, and he doesn't take well. Carlos
Well,
Sainz beats him once every like
so
7
good.
races, and he like turns into a baby every time Sainz beats him. So him getting beat on the regular will be interesting to watch.
It'll be interesting. It'll be good. It'll be good.
I do
I mean,
like
Gary,
Leclerc
we're
though. I
already
just think
ready.
he's a baby when he loses to his teammate.
I've got a goal where apparently I've got to drive 0 miles this weekend.
Imagine
I
being a
reckon we'll do
Lewis
that.
fan.
Lewis is the best. The
Hey,
sport's
Lewis
ever
is
had.
cool. I mean, like, let's be real. Of like the fan bases, he definitely has the worst.
No.
Like, well, there's the Lewis fans, and then there's the cult fans. The Lewis fans are fine.
Oh yeah, no. Some
The
of
cult
Lewis
fans,
are
that is
awful.
the worst
No,
group
even I can
in
admit
the
that.
fan base of F1.
They
Then the
can- there are
Verstappen
some
ones.
Lewis takes that you see are horrendous.
I'd say the Hamilton cult, the Verstappen, Norris, and Leclerc. Those are the worst by far.
Yeah, the cult side
disgusting.
of things are awful. Yeah, it is. Right, Gary, is it my turn?
The
to intro? It
outstanding
is, isn't
penalty
it?
graph. Yes.
Right, okay.
And my
Okay,
dad
I'm
likes
nervous.
Lewis too, but he's just a chill fan, which
Yeah, but
is
your dad's a baller.
yeah, he's a baller. He's a gangster.
We love Gary Senior.
Yes. All right, let's run
Right.
this intro.
Let's run it back, chat. We're going to try and get on with it tonight. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to round 6 of Season 2 of Gary and I's F1 24 Co-op Career Mode. We're back this weekend in the duel in the Formula 1 crown. It's time for the Monaco Grand Prix. If you missed out on the last video from Imola, it was quite an interesting one. Changeable conditions, and that didn't play into Gary's hand particularly well. We were both bottle jobs. We didn't really do well in either of the last 2 Grand Prix for either of us, but I did beat Gary in both of them, so the championship gap is back down to 15 points. It's wide open, though, in the grand scheme of things, Gary. You can make an argument that anybody inside your top 7 is a championship threat, from Leclerc all the way down to Sainz.
Lando Norris is not a championship threat. I can tell you that much. Of the top 7,
He's ahead of you.
yeah, if this game's realistic, Lando Norris is not a threat. We continue into Monaco today, where Matt has quite the stellar record, actually. So you must be feeling pretty confident coming into this one.
Well, I did Monaco last week on a separate stream, and I managed to survive, which I was happy with. But yeah, I mean, Monaco is just all about staying out of the walls, isn't it? Staying out of trouble. And normally for us, if we can do that, we can get a good result.
Let's run it.
I mean, it's just
Most underrated
all about
YouTuber.
qualifying,
Thank you.
really. And maybe a little bit of strategy.
So what was everyone's thoughts on the races yesterday? I saw enough of Mexico to be like, that was a good race.
Oh, no, it wasn't. That was the thing.
I
People
thought it
keep
was
hyping
fine.
Mexico up. No, it wasn't a good race. It was really boring after about lap
Okay.
10.
All right.
I don't understand why people are hyping it up so much.
Now, what are your thoughts on? Because I have thoughts on Oh, it's gonna rain.
You're looking at the weather.
Oh dear God. Yeah.
Didn't even see a weather report.
What's
Why can't I
everyone's
see a weather
thoughts
report?
on the Verstappen and Norris incident?
20 well-deserved penalty seconds.
Verstappen.
I'm sorry.
Verstappen has not learned his lesson. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he got exactly what he wanted out of it. I think that just kind of pushes him further to do what he did. He was making sure Norris wasn't going to go blow past the Ferrari and win the race. He knew he was not winning.
But he can't do that inside. He can't.
But he
know
did.
That's going to be the case in 10. Like, yeah, but I don't think Lando would have beat Sainz anyway.
I hope not.
Sainz was just too fast.
Ferrari was cooking, so.
So Rizzleton was 67 rated each because we had to reset the series because always co-op breaks on the F1 game. That's why we're both like 60. Technically, this is actually season 1, but it's not.
Max definitely took it too far yesterday. I mean, he's had a history of taking it too far, but he definitely stepped over the line yesterday. But certainly can't act like Lando Norris is all innocent either. I mean, he is one of the kings that just not knowing how to race wheel to wheel. But Max just way overboard on Norris yesterday.
Well, Max will just always try and do anything to try and make sure
Max,
he's in front.
But that's what I do. I still stand by, as silly as it is, we need a guy, at least one guy on the grid that's going to be like that. You need that goblin on the grid that's going to do whatever it takes. He's like a Larson. Larson does whatever it takes to win races, and we saw what happened literally yesterday with Larson doing whatever it took. He wrecked himself and put him below the cut line.
Gary, I've got to ask you because again, I watched the Roval race last week, but I don't keep up with it too intensely. My boy Denny Hamlin, I assume he's not going to make it unless something crazy happens.
Man, he was going to make it with like 5 laps to go yesterday.
That's what I saw. I was like, oh, he's above he's still right there.
He was leading.
And then, yeah, exactly. But he won stage 2, didn't he?
No. Yes, he did. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But if he didn't win, if he was second or below, he was still like 40 points out no matter what. So not 40. He's like 17 out now.
I was gonna say he's not a million miles away, but he's gonna need a bit of a miracle, isn't he?
But that last corner, Ryan Blaney leaving the top open. I think Reddick was sailing it off in there no matter what, but Blaney had a way better chance holding the top, and he let the second best guy at running the top in the whole series have it, and that was probably the big mistake there. That whole race was incredible. What's that?
Where are they next week before
Martinsville.
Oh,
so now we get 2 consecutive races to end the year where they can't pass, so that's going to be exciting.
Yep. Yeah, well, better than Talladega being in the round of 8 next year.
Mm-hmm.
Who on earth signed off on that, Gary?
Who knows? Yeah, great race yesterday in NASCAR. That was genuinely one of the best races I've seen just in general of all time.
Right,
you didn't know who was going to win.
It's Monaco. I'm going to struggle to read. We need to get a good weekend here. I need to try and get a couple of wins on the board.
Yeah, F1, F1's got so much drama going on right now. It kind of feels like we're back into that good part of F1 again, where there's just so much going on. You don't know who's going to win on any given weekend right now. It's nice to have that unpredictability again in Formula 1.
Well, they've had 6 multiple-time winners this season, which I would assume is probably, I would guess is a record.
I think it was like the first time that's happened since like 1980 something.
No, that was just like winners for different, or 1-2s for different teams. which then Mercedes lost anyway. Mercedes still haven't actually had a 1-2 yet this year.
I think Max has still got
Spa.
the title wrapped up. I mean, I think Lando's going to continue to reel him in, but I just don't think he's got enough in it.
I would like it to go to Abu Dhabi, even if it's just an outside shot. I'd like for it to go to Abu Dhabi, but I'm not convinced it will.
But yeah, it's fun to watch.
I mean,
And we got Brazil coming up, which is a glorious racetrack.
Brazil is iconic. I tell you what, for running this with half a wing, we're not doing badly.
Lando leaves the door open too much.
Yeah, he's not aggressive enough with Max normally, but he played it smart yesterday.
How about Sergio Perez?
Oh,
Boy,
man.
was that rough.
Do you reckon he'll be there by the end of the year?
I think, I personally think if you throw Lawson, I mean, what's their options? Again, throw Lawson in that car?
Or Lawson or Tsunoda.
I'm a believer that Lawson's going to be an Albon or Gasly 2.0 in that Red Bull.
Really?
I do think he's overhyped extremely. I think he's good. I think he's worthy of his current
very
seat.
adaptable.
I think he's worthy of his current seat without issue, but I think he's not like a guy that's going to go into the Red Bull and do what they need.
But I think the problem is with Red Bull nowadays is you're not looking for necessarily a good driver. You're looking for a driver with a similar style to Max.
Yeah.
That's the bigger problem. That's why for so long everyone was like, oh, they'll just have to try
We
and
got
get
a
Lando.
member, Zenith.
He's one of the only drivers that likes
Thank you
the car the
so
way Max
much.
likes.
I haven't properly set up the member stuff, so I need to get onto that, but I do appreciate that so
Is this gonna be
kindly.
purple chat? I don't
How are
think
you
so.
doing, Zenith?
We might
I need to get
it,
like
though. We're
emotes
gonna
and
be
stuff
nowhere
and,
near.
and whatnot set up for that. You will get some early access
Damn
now to
it.
videos too, like
So
career mode
close.
stuff.
How's your car feeling, Gary?
Understeery.
I've lost most of my wings, so this is not going well.
So you're just automatically understeering.
Yeah, I think I've got enough practice in, though. I reckon.
You gonna go pole?
I'm going to go pole, I reckon.
Okay.
Who's going to win the Ballon d'Or? Dalwizzy, Nunes, Harry Maguire, or Anthony? I've got no idea. I don't follow football anywhere near enough. Riding on board then with Formula One as he makes his way down in towards the final corners here of Monte Carlo. Lando Norris is a 1:11.9. Are we going to see Formula One move himself up on towards that top position? Surely he is. No, he doesn't. A
Give me one more lap.
1:12.4. I think, yeah, Merck will probably... I think Merck have just kind of accepted the rest of this year's gone now. All eyes is on next year. You know, they can't get to the top three in the constructors. So you're kind of there going... Unless you want to... Well, I mean, they're clearly not interested in trying to give Hamilton a proper send-off until the end of the year. You're kind of there going... Nah. Yeah, Alex was a bit unlucky, but I think Tsunoda was a bit optimistic with the attempt at turn one. But
yeah,
not
it
really
was
a lot
bold.
He could have done there either. Hey, Dart with 5 gifted. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Matt, tell us how you're feeling about today's race in the streets of Monaco. Well, you've always got to be nervous about the Monaco streets. You know, it's a tough old circuit to try and get right. But that being said, I reckon we got the car, I reckon we got the driver. We can do it this weekend. We should be good.
That felt okay.
Decent lap, Gary. Oh, an 11-1.
There we go. I also don't follow football.
Well
I don't know
done, sir.
anything about it.
No. This
The
goes to
American
terrible
football or European football. That is always funny, but it's kind of how football
F1
works,
is
right?
very
Like that's
expensive.
just kind of the
Podcast
way
is
the
out
sport
tomorrow,
is.
all recorded, ready to
But
go.
I
It's not
agree
ready
about
to go
that.
yet, I haven't edited it.
It's silly.
Chat, you also need to scream at me in case my webcam freezes. I'm testing out a couple of different recording things tonight, which I'm hoping won't break anything, but I'm just ever so slightly nervous. So yell at me if something breaks, okay?
Everybody yell at Matt.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
welcome
just
DJ. Hope you're doing well.
put out a video playing
Oh.
NASCAR
Are we in
21
or going?
Ignition 3 years later.
Is it still broken?
Oh yeah. I accidentally said 4 years later in the video. Oops. 3 years.
Is it frozen already? I can look at the camera, to be fair, but it's just obviously a little bit off-putting. Hold on, Reese's Pieces. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Freezed. To be fair, I've had no issues with it today, and I think I worked out why it was freezing.
Why would you do that to
basically
yourself? Easy views.
Where's
Easy
Discord?
views.
Discord
3-year
is
anniversary of
actually in the
NASCAR
works.
21 Ignition. That's
I
the
am in a
easiest views you'll
Discord
ever get in your
server.
life. I was like, okay, let's do that. Yeah, the no assist
Wrong
part. You
Discord,
cannot play that
we'll
game with
take
no
you anyway.
assist. I was so annoyed I couldn't use my wheel because there's no support, and then I can go play a game from 10 years ago
We gotta remember
that I can
chat,
use
we
my
gotta
wheel
keep trying
on.
to earn as many R&D as we can,
PH.
so Gary can't catch
How you
us.
doing? How you doing?
That's the
The
scary
career mode
bit.
chat look. You've been analyzing a lot, have you? Akis
So keep
Blaney and
earning as
Zane
many
Smith are
R&Ds as you
going.
can.
You're
Although, to be
welcome.
fair, Verstappen's doing a pretty good job of picking up loads
Will you
of
do a
points.
video about your setup?
No, don't exit to
I
main menu.
could. I could.
I don't want to
Maybe
leave.
when this channel gets to 10K, I'll do something like that. So I need to start working harder on this channel.
Super
We're
idea.
actually
And to be
we're
fair,
getting
right,
close to
the old
30
server
on
only,
the. We're almost at 30,000 on my main
disappeared,
channel, and
obviously,
we're almost
like
at
4 months
10,000
ago,
on this channel.
I think.
See which one gets to what
Welcome on in,
first.
buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Hello, Hooper.
I think, Gary, have you ever won Monaco in co-op?
No,
No, I think I've won it once, maybe twice.
I thought
Was
you've done
difficult to keep
twice.
track. So, with 600 bits, go stick it on pole. I will certainly try. No guarantees, but we'll give it our best shot. What football team do you support? I don't really support anybody, but when people ask, I support my local club, which is the mighty Forest Green Rovers, which I could not tell you how well they're doing so far this year. Are they meant to get promoted again, or are they going to fall back
Thank
down?
you, Cameron. You're definitely better
5K
than Arrow.
bits bad. That is wild.
But he makes a lot more money
thank
than
you,
me.
thank you, thank you.
Arava's the king of finding 0 players in game recently.
Oh, has he uploaded like 6 more videos with that? Is he?
Yeah.
What's he uploaded now?
Some delisted. I don't know. I mean, he's been cranking out shorts on the same thing. I've seen
Right.
delisted
Say,
DLC.
I'm so-
0 players in game.
I still play F1 2020, so you can't be the only person on there. I played F1 2020
Start
earlier on
putting
today.
In your titles 0 players in this game,
Oh yeah.
and
Not
in
what
your
I need to do,
thumbnail.
is it?
Career mode episode 7. 0 players in game.
To be fair, with the way the damage model works on that classic mod, probably not long before I end it with a race with no finishes. Right, chat, get your predictions in, ready for qualifying. Will we storm to pole? Will I bin it? Oh, toast, that is a bad choice.
Oh, that's a lot of rain.
It is a lot of rain,
That's a
Gary.
lot of rain.
A lot of water. But, Gary, we can do this.
Yeah, I've
We've
never,
practiced, we've
I've never
prepared.
liked how
We're
Arava
good in the
races
rain,
in his
remember.
career mode.
Yes? You feel it? Where do you think you're going to end up, Gary? That's the real question.
15th.
Interesting. Right. We've just got to focus, chat. We've just got to focus.
And if you play the game enough, you can like see Arava kind of races in a very
Nervous.
specific way to cause
I'm
drama
nervous.
intentionally.
I mean, can you really run a wet setup at Monaco? You're already running maximum downforce. You can't really do
all
a
right,
lot
let's get
else.
it. All right, let's see what we can do on the full wet tire. I feel like I'm gonna fumble here somehow. Not somehow. It's just gonna happen.
Probably.
I'm hitting the barrier. Not big time, but I did get into it. It's my first time around here on a wet Monaco in F124.
Well, spoilers, chat. I had a wet Qatar Grand Prix today, which was quite interesting.
Interesting.
That was not what I was expecting to have. But it was quite well. It was quite good fun. I won't.
I'm gonna
reveal
be
too
so
many
far off
spoilers.
here. This is a horrific lap already. Ugh. Oh, I'm sliding right through the chicane.
Slightly missed me, Apex.
Oh, I missed it massively.
Oh, I did not want first gear there. Come on. One more corner to go. It's been okay.
Oh, that was
It's not
bad.
been the best lap in the world, but...
Pole position. I'm not going to complain about that.
You're on pole.
I'm on pole.
Too. Oh, man, how did you cut that chicane?
It was not pretty. It was not pretty. I tried to slow it down enough to not abuse it, but I definitely went through there.
Gutted. So gutted. I tried the alternate, Gary. I tried the
intermediate. My God, that's bold.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost worked out.
This game, that's the thing. Yeah.
If I didn't have that mishap in the chicane, I would definitely still be front row, but I would have expected you for pole.
I think we probably did as badly as each other, so.
Oh, okay.
Front row lockout by Gary and I. We'll both have to make sure we leave the chicanes in the end.
Oh yeah.
But that does us some good in terms of the championship, Gary. Especially if the top two in the title are right behind us.
Yes. I'm just trying to hang on to a top 2 in this race. Monaco is the one race of the season where, Matt, I genuinely do not care about you.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just like, if you want to go and drive past me, I don't care. I will gladly take a second place today.
Well, let me by then.
I'm not gonna roll over. I'll tell you that much. But if you pass me, I'm like, oh, who cares? I can still take second.
Fair enough. Fair. I'm intrigued to know what the changeable conditions are going to be. Oh, that's bad.
Wow.
You gotta look at that.
I'm looking.
86%, 20.
20 right at the end. 20.
So dumb.
This is gonna be an interesting Grand Prix.
This is gonna be really interesting.
You're playing American Truck Simulator.
For the race as well.
Where are you driving?
Gary and I aren't gonna survive. I'm gonna have to focus up so hard.
We also have Canada coming up in today's stream. So Monaco and Canada. This will be a fun one. Our home race. Da 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 da.
Chat, I'm gonna try and win. But so's Gary, and so's everybody else.
I'm here.
You got 20 drivers here that want to win the Monaco Grand Prix. I mean, if it is wet to dry, that's going to be really interesting on the crossover. I mean, it doesn't look far away now, looking at that. Oh, I'm nervous.
Okay, it's not a heavy rain, thankfully. It's just an intermediate.
Yeah. I've already got experience on the Inters so far.
Haas career mode. You're going to try and
it's basically the reverse
get them
of
as quick as they are IRL now?
In terms of the weather.
Why not put
be
it on YouTube?
It's
Go
going to
for
be
it.
wet throughout most of this.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the... Oh, yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
How many corners until Matt damages his front wing? There's no need to count laps. Chat. I don't like your lack of belief, but it's probably just.
I'm not feeling confident here.
Neither am I, Gary. I just want to survive. That's all we can do. Hairpin lap 1, I'm going to get damage, am I? Okay. I love
La Larson.
Do you get this one stick in your chat, Gary? Or is it just
my chat's very supportive, actually.
I was going to say, your chat always seems to be quite supportive. My
Give a
chat
shout out
hates
to
me.
them. My chat, love you guys. Even when I'm driving like garbage, they're still supporting.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're doing a good job.
Predictions are still up, BC, if you're on Twitch, that is.
But my chat still dogs on you, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Matt's gonna bin it right there, it says GT.
Oh, man, I'm nervous. Oh, Gary's getting wheel spins through the final couple of corners.
I just hit the wall.
Start with another 10 bits. Thank you very much.
My car just bulldozed the barrier.
Why would you change the sunglasses? For exactly that reason, I didn't want sunglasses at Monaco.
You can be my engineer.
We got to try and find our Zen, ladies and gents.
Cameron's gonna go into match chat and support him.
I'd appreciate it. Vinny, thank you for the sub as well, buddy. With the prime, I appreciate it. Right, we got to focus. We got to do this.
I'm hoping for no
Gary
issues.
and
Like, I want to make sure there's force feedback, make sure the wheel's working. That would be very nice.
I would take a Gary no force feedback, so immediate lead. Oh, Gary got a good start. He's immediately cuts on one chat.
And I got force feedback.
Ah,
Let's go.
One hope I had at the start of this. You're right there, Gary.
Yeah, why?
Just immediately a little bit away from
Oh
the
no,
apex,
that's
through
my
the top of the
normal
hill.
line in the wet here.
Is it?
Yep. Now
Oh,
that's not.
hello.
That's definitely not it.
This bodes well. Oh, it's so difficult early on. I'm
Weather
maybe,
report.
maybe we'll pull away from the AI, but I'm not optimistic.
Oh. Not feeling good right off the bat, that's for sure.
It's gonna say, how many times have you understeered, sir? That Mercedes is looking like a handful. It's only lap 1. Struggling with temperature or something?
Talent for sure.
Fair enough. I believe that.
I'm out of the race. I'm out of the race. Couldn't stop.
What do we make of that, chat?
Couldn't stop the car.
I see.
Oops.
It wasn't that you couldn't stop it. You were just far too optimistic.
No, that's my normal brake zone. That is my very normal brake zone.
I broke before you, and I was behind you.
I knew that was, as soon as the front wheel slid, I was like, uh-oh. Well, we're gonna be here for about half an hour at least.
I'm kind of feeling, chat, I could give him the restart, but on the other hand, I got screwed in Jeddah when I was going to win that race.
Oh.
Or at least we were going to have a good fight for it. So I'm not really convinced I want to give him the restart. Plus, the idea of your highlights being a minute and a half long is quite funny to me.
Well,
But then again, when I now inevitably bottle it, I'm going to be gutted.
I'm gonna go and grab a snack. Chat, I'm letting Matt kind of entertain you guys because I'm not gonna sit here for half an hour, so I'll be back.
Oh, what? You're not just going to leave,
No,
right? I
I
should
am.
wait
I'll be
during
back.
Jeddah.
You didn't have to. You weren't out on lap 1. I will.
I didn't make it many, you know.
I will actually be back. I'm not sitting around for this.
Oh, chat. I mean, what can we say? He was under pressure immediately, but I wasn't expecting him to bottle it that quickly. Like, I thought he might get a couple of laps under his belt before he binned it, but he can tell you what he likes about snagging the brake or something. He was just too optimistic, and I refuse to believe otherwise. And to be honest, I desperately need this win. Like, for my championship hopes, chat, I need this win today. So, we're absolutely going to try and take it. Like, Gary, I mean, to be fair now, as long as I get a podium, we're going to be ahead of Gary in the championship. But, hey, thank you, Cameron. I appreciate it. Push the safety car. I cannot risk anything here, chat. He's going to be like, hey! Chat! Safety
I'm
car's
back.
gone!
I'm back.
It's appeared like halfway through the track. Hey?
Let's all just remember.
There's like 4 of... Gary, the safety car disappeared and
That-
4
I
of
see
us
that.
are overtaking it. What is that? It's a red flag. What on earth is that?
This is where I pull out my card here and let's all remember when I offered Matt the restart in Imola.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I didn't take it, so...
But it was an offer.
It was an offer. Oh, I gotta try and do it from the lead now, chat. Right,
So we
come on, let's try
cannot
and
do
slide
him
again.
any favors now.
When have you done me any favors anyway?
Oh god, so many times.
No, this season, I mean, this season.
The safety car in Bahrain that I caused for you, actually.
Hang on a minute, weren't you behind me?
It won you the race, and it was your idea, and I said, okay.
You know, I said that for you, not me, sir.
No.
Okay, fair enough, right. Any more?
Oh, there's previous seasons for sure.
Australia, you screwed me.
Spa when you barreled me into the barrier.
Oh yeah, no, but I apologize for that one.
Oh, okay.
That was just a miscommunication.
Oh, okay. We'll remember it. There's not actually beef chat. I'm just giving him a hard time. We're gonna keep it going on. Oh, I'll remember it. We're just gonna keep going at him. Don't worry.
As I said to my chat, Gary, I desperately need the points in the championship. Not necessarily against you, but against like Leclerc and Verstappen as well. I mean, how did you manage to rip the wheel off? It looked like a fairly square impact.
Hit head on the front wing. It just tore the wheel off.
The wheel didn't fall. Oh, did a wheel fall off?
Yeah, no, the wheel fell right off.
I was quite surprised you weren't able to kind of get away with it, to be honest. Like, lose the wing entirely, but I didn't think it would knock you straight out of the Grand Prix.
It was funny. I break the same spot in qualifying.
Yeah,
on the wet.
You got 1 lap of fuel, not 30.
On the wet tire, and I was just like, we're gonna be fine.
And temperature.
But it is what it is. We'll remember it. We'll put him in the barrier next race.
I'll get a mechanical. Wait, what? Why is that my fault?
What is your final 4 prediction? I got Logano and Reddick. I have a good feeling they'll make it into the final 4. Larson and Bell.
Can't you at least back my boy Denny, Gary?
No.
Surely it's finally got to be his year.
Christopher Bell is the king of midding his way through the playoffs until the round of 8, and then he shows up.
Right, chat, I think we just got to try and pull away from the AI now. Give ourselves...
That was so embarrassing to just barrel it off in the turn 1 barrier
surprise.
after just 1 lap.
I mean, this is basically...
You guys,
Gary,
we need to have stuff to talk about now.
My version of Jeddah. I think
Your
I'm
version of
entitled
Jeddah?
for that, surely. Yeah.
I disagree.
Why?
I disagree.
Plus, I want to become the second...
I think I should have
all-time
been
winner of the
granted
year.
my restart there.
Really? You never
I
asked
do.
for one. You know that, right?
You turned it down immediately.
No, but
So I
you
wasn't
never
gonna
asked.
argue.
You never asked, sir. If you'd asked, maybe I would have...
You're from Matt's stream. What happened? Matt just barreled us off into turn 1.
Well, hang on a minute.
Cleaned me right out.
Now you're just spreading lies to your chat.
That's not even misinformation.
I think you'll find it is, sir. I was nowhere near you.
They modify the weather.
Gearbox, but... Oh, they're using cloud seeding.
Exactly. That's why we crashed. Weather modification.
Track's definitely getting quicker.
I'm joking, Chad. I'm not brain dead. I don't believe in weather modification.
No, I think they
I'm not
can do it,
American.
But
I meant
They
in the
don't do
way that the right wingers think.
oh yeah, like they do it to control elections and things.
Yeah.
They
Hi,
would
Ash.
deliberately try and kill millions of people. Or not millions of people, but you know what I mean. Thousands of people. Gary, talk to me. How's my pace looking?
Mid. Why would Matt be a Hamlin fan? Hamlin's the king of running people out of room. So it kind of fits to Matt's driving style.
Tell me, Gary's chat, why shouldn't I be a Denny Hamlin fan? Because, from my perspective, he's... I mean, to be fair, I know enough about NASCAR to know he's not really the lovable underdog. But he is a bit of an underdog.
People don't like Denny Hamlin because he just genuinely speaks facts. And
That's
people are
normally
afraid of
what I
that.
understand as well. Yeah. He says it as it is.
That was pretty well a repeat of the spa incident right there.
Hey?
If I didn't brake later, I would have been out anyways because he was all over my rear wing. Why are you out? I missed my braking zone into turn 1. Just a little bit, and then I locked up the fronts and slid straight on into
I also thought,
the
Gary,
barrier.
in these conditions, are you actually ever going to survive this race? Like, how many restarts?
Oh yeah,
did you
no,
get
it was
to?
fine. No, actually, I'm like genuinely comfortable. I'm more comfortable around here in the wet than I am the dry.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't look it.
I don't think
You
you
reckon you
understand
wouldn't
how
even
I
get
drive
into my
Monaco
lap?
in the wet. That was a very average chill lap for me in Monaco in the wet.
You binned it.
I'm talking about the first lap.
You were all over the show.
I know, that's how I drive Monaco in the wet. That was... Have you watched a career mode video of mine? That
sometime?
is... I have absolutely no issue with driving the car around here like that.
Well, clearly you do.
Well, you wrecking me has nothing to do with the previous lap. I mean, yeah, I mean, he just sailed me off in the barrier. I mean, the chat's agreeing.
Hey? Hey, big horny dude. Thank you for the follow.
Ooh.
I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the sub even.
I kind of hope that Matt
I'm
has an
gonna
issue
drink
early
water
on in
apparently.
Canada, though.
I didn't
And
see that
then
one.
he cannot ask for a restart.
That's going to be quite difficult here, but we're going to try and do it. Branson,
Look at this guy.
I've spilled water down myself. I hope that was worth it.
Matt won't hit a barrier because he knows that he can just kind of ride here. He can literally ride for 18 laps and still win the race.
Right, we've
He's
got a
got
nice
zero
health
pressure.
lead at the moment. I don't know how Alonso got past Verstappen. What's the wall right there? I'll try to avoid that one wall around Monaco. Yeah, I've run out of drink chat.
Zhou Guan Yu in P19. Shout out.
Oh, he's cooking. He got points, didn't he, last time?
Not a clue.
'Cause remember we said in Japan how he'd ran like P13, that's probably the best he was going to do all year, and then got like 8th at Imola. Not attempt any more fastest laps. We're getting towards the dry period though, chat. I've got to try and build up a little bit more safety.
Chat, how was your weekend? How'd you guys spend it?
Tell you what, the rears actually aren't that fun at the moment. Like just putting that out there.
Oh, look at him sliding around here. Thank
Already
God Monaco
there, Mark.
is a little
Already
bit
living that
quicker.
life.
Otherwise, this would really suck. Watching Mexico. I saw the Saudi Arabia track listed NASCAR as in discussions to try and bring NASCAR there.
What, to Jeddah?
No, to the new track they're building.
What, like Quiddy or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
The Deathblade or whatever it is. That would be stupid.
I think it'd be interesting. Oh, my game just had a huge spike right there.
F1 24 seems to be getting worse for optimization, Gary.
Oh, did you have that too?
No, not right then, but I just
okay.
noticed. I had one, it genuinely, first time ever, I think, on this game. It just completely crashed on me a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
A couple of days ago, even.
Hung out with friends, watched
Luckily,
the
I was
race,
only on like lap 2 or something.
finished some
but
homework.
Yeah,
So busy weekend for you. Watching NASCAR and
it
football.
just completely alt F4'd itself. It was really odd. Right, well, we got a little bit of a buffer over Charles, chat. I don't need to worry about trying to hide my strategy anymore, because Gary's obviously out.
After you wrecked me.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. So we can afford to dive in pretty soon. I just don't want to get caught up in too much traffic, but I think we'll be okay. I don't really want to get undercut by Charles either. We're kind of at a risky point. Ow, that was not the line. Give it a few moments, you're going to need that 3090 for 1080p. Oh, don't. There'll be some games soon that a 3090 will only be able to run at like 1080p. That's what scares me.
What's a good way to learn how to go through fast sweeping corners with a controller on F123? On a controller, I can't really give you any tips because I don't know. I haven't played on a controller in forever, and I myself would not be good at it.
Yes.
So I genuinely have no idea. I don't think I've ever even played that game on a controller, so I'm not quite sure like how the car reacts or responds in that kind of scenario.
I want to get new PC parts, chat, but I've got absolutely no need for it. It's really sad.
Is there no like YouTube video, like tip videos or anything that kind of have tips and whatnot?
I need him.
Hey, you could have had me back.
No, I just want to hear your voice. I don't want to see you trying to wound the car around. You can't drive, Gary.
Hey, you better watch out in Canada.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna chuck you off turn 1 into the barrier and take you out. And then you can't get a restart either. So you get to sit there and watch me for the rest of the race.
Hang on, the difference here, Gary, is you just bottled it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make sure I wreck you this time.
Why?
So then you can have to like watch me for the rest of the race.
Right, okay. It seems very odd. And it kind of just seems to me, Gary, that you're mad with yourself, not me. Oh,
I'm creating a YouTube
Bull.
tip. Oh, well, there we go.
Useless.
I like giving Matt a hard time. He is very easy to work up.
I could see that. Why is Sight so far down the order? Oh, is that actually going to put me out in even more traffic? It is. Damn it.
Yeah, I really don't know though, Cameron. Like, is it sensitive? Like, is the controller sensitive? Like with the analog stick? Like, how does it work?
Might have been a mistake. Just gonna put that.
Because I would just say smooth, but also like S is at coda, you're gonna have to be like back and forth really quick, but like you're gonna have to be really smooth on that analog stick.
You get anywhere off the dry line and it's cooked. Gary, I might have bottled this.
What are you doing?
You can't tell where the wet line is, so it's quite difficult. Like, it's fine if you stay on the dry line, but get a wheel off and it's immediate death. I might have made the call too early.
And Matt has not bottled yet, we'll see. Leclerc is staying out.
Okay. I mean, I've lost 4 seconds to recover.
He's bottled it. He's bottled it. He's struggling really hard.
It's not loading well. And I lost 3 seconds in the pit lane as well. But the longer the AI stay out, chat, the more water gets shifted off the line. So.
You think the game's that realistic?
It's not bad this year, to be fair. With that, it's bad in a lot of other ways, but. Like, the wet, dry line is pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, but I have no belief that the EA/Codemasters was good enough to make that AI-induce more of a game's just designed to do it no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Why does the Ferrari sound so horrendous on the onboard?
Oh, it's awful. I don't know why they've changed it. It's so bad. It's one of the big reasons. Spoiler chat, I'm going to leave Ferrari at the end of the season in driver career. Oh, that Portier is lethal. It's like being on an ice rink.
The audio in this game, just in general, kind of took a step back. Thinking like onboard or like replay cameras too. like from the
Yeah.
broadcast perspective, the audio sucks significantly compared to like F123. Yeah, stick with F123. It's better. Good game. And if you're on PC, you can literally mod all the 24 cars into that game.
Yeah, you can basically make a better F124. Yeah, chat, I did pick the Ferrari strategy, it would appear, so far. But I think we're getting there in terms of pace.
I'm going to record a new career
Thank
mode
you,
episode today for F1 and try to get that out for
follow,
tomorrow.
I appreciate it.
I've got a few ideas. I guess I can tell you guys about some of the career mode ideas since we got time.
Like,
So
maybe the exception of Portier now. Chat,
I
not
like
really
the
losing much
we're
time
going to keep
anymore.
that kind of
But if the AI all decide to box now, I'm in real trouble.
there's that whole kind of talk right now in the real world, like, oh, F1 drivers and like sometimes IndyCar drivers are like, oh, we can do better than the F1 guys and whatnot. So we're going to keep that Indy 500 thing. So we're going to do like an Indy 500 double episode for
I
season
just
2,
need to take points out of Gary
which
in the
means
title.
we'll be out of the car,
That's all
obviously,
I'm thinking about.
in season 2 at Monaco.
Hopefully
And
Leclerc
then
Verstappen
we'll do
as
like
well,
a
but
plot
maybe
line where
Gary,
someone
that's
else is
the
in
big
our
one.
car, maybe like Colapinto or something, I don't know. And then we'll do the Indy 500. And then as well, looking at
Well, I've got chance. These tires are going to be
season's
wrecked by the
end, we're going to do a Race of Champions like episode where we take part in the Race of Champions
This should be
and
right, I don't know. I have no idea.
obviously go up head to head against drivers from
they're doing
a
fine.
bunch of
Or he can just
different
take out
racing
Gary.
series.
I don't need to take out Gary. He does that to himself.
And then after that, those are kind of like the two main things I'm looking at that are like little subplots.
Gary's just washed up.
Um,
Like
and
F1
then
24, he hasn't been able to hold a candle to me in co-op.
we're going to do. So I'm looking at Williams.
Of course you are.
We're probably going to stay there for like 3 seasons now, is kind of what I'm thinking. And then kind of go from there.
Now we're starting to cook, chat.
Because we got Hamilton going to Ferrari. And then I think we'll have a plot line where Ollie Behrman probably ends up getting the Ferrari spot over me. And then we have to kind of figure things out from there. I'm just trying to figure out where to put Carlos Sainz.
Oh,
Anyone have any
no,
ideas?
AI going to be in.
Where should Carlos Sainz go?
No.
Because
That's not
Trackhouse
good.
is not coming back. Trackhouse is not going to be in this
Oh,
game.
so I'll say that. So's Max and Fernando.
In this storyline, I should
Okay.
say.
It's not
But yeah,
the
I'm
end of
like,
the world
where do we
just
put
yet.
Carlos Sainz? Because Albon is probably going to stay on the Williams team in the career mode, and then I'll be staying on the team. Alpine, I guess that's an option. But then where would Jack Doohan
None
go?
of the AI pit? Eh? Why are they staying out? Don't say they're going to try and go to the end.
Because we got Behrman going
I've
to
seen them do this before.
Haas, like real life. Sebastian Vettel is going to come back. I can confirm. Seb is coming
The
back.
AI for some reason
Um,
occasionally are quite smart now.
He will
And will
be
just stay out on the wrong
in
tire.
the
They
Sauber.
don't think they'll lose
So
enough
Sauber
time.
is going to be Seb and Hulkenberg.
I mean, we are now going
um,
comfortably quicker though.
Haas has
Probably not in
Behrman,
their best
and there
interest,
is an
but if they
open
can't
spot.
overtake each other,
There
then why
is an
wouldn't they?
open spot at Haas still. So
Gary, I think things are going to get
we'll kind of see
interesting.
what happens there. I'm talking about way more interesting things than this. Don't worry.
What are you talking about?
My
I wanna
career
listen.
mode plot.
Oh, go on.
Trying to figure out where to
I
put
wanna
Carlos Sainz.
What season?
Season 2.
What are your options?
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
staying
say
at
Red Bull.
Williams, so he can't go to Williams.
Go Red Bull.
Red Bull. Hey, I can
Yeah.
confirm I have tanked Perez's rating in the mods to make him suck as hard as I can, but the car is so good that he's still like up there on the podium all the time.
Are the AI just refusing to pit? They are.
Red Bull is
Okay.
an option. Red Bull is definitely an option. Because Mercedes is
I
going to be
think Red
Aiden Jackson. That's like the Kimi Antonelli replacement, since obviously we can't have Kimi Antonelli, so Aiden Jackson's like the big prospect for Mercedes.
And you just mod in Ayrton Senna because he kind of looks like Kimmy.
Ayrton Senna. Yeah, but you can't change the dead name.
Can you?
No, not in F1 23.
Can you?
No, only F1 2020 was the last game you could actually mod the names of drivers.
Oh, I thought you could in 2021 as well, but
Maybe 2021, but I did a bunch of
Ow.
research and I was like, ooh, can we mod names? Because that would change everything, but no, you can't. So
Ricardo's
Hi, Jordan.
useless, man. He's just giving me a load of damage.
LOL.
Why would you fight that so hard? This is where a crash happens, Gary.
Yeah, signs to Red Bull. Oh, they're pitting.
Finally. I'm still worried this is going to be close.
Signs to Red Bull is a solid option because I did have Perez leaving planned no matter what. So. Oh, that's bold.
Oh, I can't really go for it. Yeah, especially if the AI going to pit, which Albon does.
Leclerc's exiting now. He's heading onto the track as we speak.
Oh no, Charles! Surely, he's actually going to jump me.
Yeah, but he's going to be stuck behind
injure
these
his
guys,
tire.
and he's on a tire that's white.
Why is he on hards?
You should be able to easily get him, actually. So.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, I like that idea. Signs to Red Bull, I think is that's a Matt 212 move if I've ever seen one.
It was clean.
Clean but silly.
I
That was like
silly, I
it was
made
like
look.
that was like an era of a career mode video move where I click off the video basically.
And to be fair, he was caught up behind the Inter-runners.
I was talking about it earlier. I was like, I cannot stand how he races in his career mode,
Oh yeah.
and like I'm like that alone.
But
I can't watch because of that.
It's rewind's turned on, isn't it? It's what it is. That's the
Oh
problem.
well, yeah, but
You know,
That's
every move
obvious.
is taken in 5 attempts. I would love to look for a raw Arab recording of Monaco, like the raw file.
did you see the one where he accidentally left one of his flashbacks in the video?
No,
That was probably a couple months back.
but he post-commentates it. I would even left
Yeah,
that
that's
in.
what I was like. How do you screw that up? But he left it and then edited it out after the video went out.
Oh. Oh. How odd. Right, well, chat, we're back into the lead then. That was all the scary, hopefully all the scary stuff's done.
Ereva's the
Let's just
king
try
of
and-
entertainment, but still
But the problem is, like,
very
and I
manufactured.
know obviously a lot of people do find it entertaining, but it's a bit like why I don't find NASCAR that good a lot of the time. You're kind of there going, but it's forced, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or like why I've never understood how people can watch WWE. You're kind of
I take pride in like my videos and series being natural and just letting it play out and not forcing anything.
But you've got a storyline in mind, but
Yeah.
kind of what happens on the track, isn't it?
Yeah. And also the story changes based off of what happens too.
Yeah.
Like the
You've
NASCAR
got
career
like
mode.
an ideal scenario. But,
Like the NASCAR career mode, we have a fully fledged storyline going into every season, but it is always changing because we also take into effect what's actually happening on the racetrack throughout that season.
Yeah.
Like
F1 Alex and Will, both thank you for the follows. I appreciate it.
we've got Ryan Blaney going to 2311 now in our career mode.
Gary, I'm causing a train for these last few
Yeah, you're
laps.
actually quite slow. Authenticity, yeah, I mean that's kind of my thing.
I
Authenticity.
just have not got the pace.
It's got to be authentic. I like to keep it
But I
legitimate.
have got track position, and that's kind of all that matters here.
And even though like we're just racing AI in career mode, I'm all about
Another red flag would be nice.
racing
Just to
them
take a couple of
fair,
extra
you
laps
know?
out of it
Because
towards
like
the end.
I would watch other F1 YouTubers play career mode years ago, and they would just run the AI off the track, or kind of like how
Exactly,
F1 races
it's
nowadays.
scripted, like, it just
And
becomes
I just
less
don't find that
enjoyable.
entertaining to watch. Like I want to watch wheel-to-wheel scraps and
Like, 'cause
proper
you're kinda
racing,
going-
and you don't
it's
really
like,
see that. So
Obviously, I think the problem I've always said with it is like if we end up with a mad title fight.
my
that
problem,
goes down to, like, the
Cameron,
last
is I just
race
need to
or
be
the
more
last lap,
consistent.
then
Got to
it
get him out
feels
more.
Incredible.
Hello,
But
Balin.
like,
How
obviously,
you
if you
doing?
end up with where every season it goes down to the wire or a last lap battle or something.
You mean Areva?
Exactly. Like if every moment is a game 7 moment, no moment is a game 7 moment. It's as simple as that.
That's like the way Areva's seasons are. I'm like, I don't need to watch, because I know the last episode. It's always going to come down to the final
It's only
literal
it's gonna be the only
laps
one that
for the
matters.
championship. So I'm like, oh, I'll just really quickly check that out, you know? Where mine, I'm like, I don't care if a championship's wrapped up 4 races early.
Exactly.
I'm not going to try and go against it. Let it happen. So.
I've only got one more episode left of my Ferrari career mode, and I mean it's between Verstappen and I'm kind of there going now, going I wish I'd wrapped it up beforehand, because I'll probably end up with a mechanical
Long
failure.
lost brother from Ohio. Hello there.
This is me
How are
on the
you?
F1 game, and that's always what happens. Speaking of which, I haven't got many laps left here, so it needs to happen soon. To be fair, Gary, for all we know, you could have had a mechanical failure in this race.
Who knows? We'll find out after.
You might. Well, I'd say we will, won't we?
Zenith, thank you for the membership again, by the way. Appreciate it. How are you?
Just timed you out for 20 hours. What's the fastest lap, Gary? Can you have a look for me?
How do I look?
Race director? Oh, there you go. Lance Stroll, a 15-0.
14.8.
Oh, no. Science at 14.8. Don't think I'm going to beat that, chat.
You love the driver career. Thank you. I'm going to record
Unless I pit again now.
Spa today.
14.4.
Yeah, Spa's the next
How
one.
much is this
So
track
I'm going to
ramping
record
up?
that one and having a lot of fun in actually in that career mode. It's been good fun. The whole Williams plot line has been a good little thing going there. And there's been some decent back and forth with Albon. So
Monaco, there are no runoffs. That's the joy. Apart from here.
and as well, you don't really know right now in the current like series, like you don't really know if the Williams is going to be like a top 10 car, because sometimes it's like a 10th or 11th place car. Then the next race I do, I'm like a 15th place car. You don't really know. So that it's good fun. Oh,
That was close.
was that Matt's wing that just went flying off?
Monaco has not been my track inside.
What do you use for AI voices? I use this site called 11 Labs. And basically you have
Like,
to
this
take like
track has been
example like a
lethal to
high
me
quality
inside
voice
this
clip,
game
like a
up to this
podcast
point,
clip of the
so
voice, and then put it into there, and it
do
clones it.
genuinely just want to survive.
Great choice to go back to F123. It's not the best choice for like maybe growing the channel
Ricardo
or
running
exposure.
13s?
Maybe right now.
He used to own these streets.
But we'll wait and see. The game's
Gary,
so
you
much
gonna
better than
commentate over the
F124,
last
so
lap for us?
we'll see if you can make it that far.
I'm genuinely impressed. That last lap was the first time I picked up damage from hitting a wall. The only damage I've got so far in this race was Ricardo hitting me. I'm sorry I just jinxed myself by saying that, but
AI train racing was horrific when we were doing F124.
it has got better, to be fair, and it gets better the more seasons you do, but it should never have been a thing in the first place.
I love how they're still like saying we're investigating it.
Yeah.
What is there to investigate?
Yeah. It just wasn't tested. But you know why it was the case, don't you, Gary?
Go
They
on.
never trained the AI with the new ERS.
Oh, yeah.
modes. Ricardo was running a 2.5 lap faster than me, chat. How many cars are going to be in my train by the end? Probably none when I bin it, but there we are.
We got Canada coming up, so stay with us.
Yeah, that's always a good track for
What do you
Gary.
guys think about the max penalty? Deserved, but I also
I'm just
I think
trying
it
to
was
take
worthy
it
of a penalty.
nice
But
and
at the same
easy.
time, I'm not fully against
A car
how
definitely
Max
does
is
feel like it's
racing. You
getting
need a
quicker
guy
and
like that
quicker
on the
every
grid.
lap.
Everyone knows how he races. They know how he's going to race going into a battle. And personally, I don't mind seeing Lando Norris get run off the track, because he also is an example of
One
someone
more
that
lap
in
to
a
go
wheel-to-wheel
then.
battle is king
Here
of
from
just
these
running
most
others
famous
out of
streets.
complete room. So I don't mind seeing Lando get run off.
Gary talks
Bit of
me.
a taste of his own medicine. I'm talking to you.
From your perspective, how has this Grand Prix been?
I really haven't paid attention. We've been kind of so engaged in career mode talk, so I really just looked up and you were back out in front. So here we are, watching Matt 212 come around a couple of right-handers, heading into the tunnel. Gets dark in here. Heads back out into the sunlight, covered by clouds. Into the pool section. Takes the left, takes the right, cuts it just to make sure he's safe from Leclerc. He's going to turn left here, passing the yachts that none of us can afford. Through the chicane. Passing all the grandstands, cheering for Brad Pitt when he does his celebration after Matt's done his own. Rounds the final couple of corners. The Mickiest win of all time out of the final turn. Down the front straightaway. He's trying to throw it away right at the end, but he picks up the victory. He wrecks us to make sure he didn't have to face us.
Oh,
you have to respect it. You have to respect it. You got to give it to him.
What's that now? 3 Monaco Grand Prix wins, Gary Seals, 0.
Monaco is not as big of a win as you think it is.
Well, it's 25 points on the board, sir, and it's me back ahead of you in the championship. That's
It's
how big
no
it is today.
Coca-Cola 600, I can tell you that. You get more points for winning a Coke 600 than any other race.
When have we done the Coke 600 together?
Oh, we ain't going to do it together because that would be pretty bad.
Oh, it'd be great.
I would feel bad for when I lap
what?
you 7 times in 100 laps.
Seriously, if NASCAR 25 has a court mode, I genuinely...
Oh, we're definitely doing it.
It'd be so fun. Monaco, baby! That is the dub yet again. We'll take those. We take those, chat. I was concentrating so much, I kind of haven't really focused on that in the end. But P1, 25 points on the board. I mean, we were just... We took the lead after Gary's mistake. We just were able to hang on. It was a little bit touch and go when we botched the strategy. But ultimately, the win is the win there. What does that do to the championship?
Coke 600 just has one extra stage, so you would get like... you can only actually get 10 extra points.
In P3
but
ahead of myself. Gary, all the way down there in P6 in the championship. And remember how Lando Norris wasn't a title threat? Lando Norris still ahead of him in the championship. Red Bull
he's only ahead of me by 4 points.
Red Bull take the constructors lead back off of Ferrari. Mercedes down to 5th. How bad are they at this stage of the campaign? Dart with another 5 community subs. Thank you to all the YouTube viewers for watching. We'll be back next time, ready in Montreal.
Next time's right now. Don't go.
Right now, chat. Right now. Don't leave, chat, please. We need you. Thank you, Dart. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh, there we go. 2,500 XP as well. Oh, Gary, we've got a heated rivalry, apparently.
I see that.
I'll take all my experience stats. I'll take everything else.
Yeah, the Daytona 500 does offer less points than the Coke 600, so.
Oh,
Zenith.
68 rated.
Zenith out here gifting
I tell you
a
what, chat,
membership
Ferrari, they came calling to me before this weekend.
to Lexol.
Maybe they'll want another
Thank
one.
you, Zenith. Appreciate you. You're pumping off today.
Hey, no worries, Dart.
Big shout out to Zenith here. Thank you so much.
Oh man, I'm happy with that one. We needed that win, chat, and I feel a little bit bad for not giving Gary a restart, but I'll be honest.
Don't
Gary,
feel
the way
bad
you're
because it
driving
will
on
come
that
back
one-
to you.
Will it? It will come back to haunt me.
As soon as there's an opportunity, it will come back, so do not feel bad about it.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I've just got to not damage the car for the rest of the season, which won't happen. But
Oh, I need like 20 more points for that upgrade. Okay.
can I do any upgrades? Probably not. I get no R&D down at Red Bull. It's all of Verstappen. I can't do anything. We've got like 3 upgrades coming though, which I guess is good.
Da 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 da.
But this is my thing, chat. Like, Gary got, like Jeddah when I had the mechanical failure. Gary was allowed just to comfortably dominate that one. So I feel like I deserve one.
Think about the entertainment, though.
Look at Red Bull bringing the upgrades, chat.
Matt did not have the
What does that mean?
content creator mindset in that situation there.
I did. I just
He had the
desperately wanted to win.
esports mindset. He forgot who he was. He forgot his own character for a minute. Not for a minute, for about 40 minutes.
Fair enough. You know what, Gary?
There wasn't anything I could do in Jeddah.
Alonso and Leclerc are incredibly consistent so far. Actually, fair. So
you should hit the advance button.
Leclerc, the fact he hasn't finished lower than 4th so far is mad. Absolutely mad.
All right. We ready to run this intro here?
Go for it, sir.
Let's go, baby. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of F1 24 2-player career mode here on the channel with myself and Matt212. Coming off of Matt's second win of the season in Monaco, we are heading into the Canadian Grand Prix. And following today and next round, we'll be already halfway through this second season of the career mode. Now, I had my first DNF in Monaco, but we've got a solid history in our home race here in Montreal, while Matt has had a pretty rough history. So, Matt, how you feeling coming into today?
Yeah, Monaco, sorry, obviously was a really, really good race. Montreal is one I'm a little bit nervous about. It's actually a track outside, for some reason, whenever I race you, it goes badly here. I think that's more to do with you than anything else. But otherwise, I do actually, it's genuinely one of my favorite tracks on the calendar. So maybe this season I can get a good result. I've never won your home Grand Prix in co-op.
Well, let's see if we can do it today.
I really want to win Gary's home Grand Prix now. John, my camera settings are default. I run nothing special inside this game.
Anyone in here play Black Ops 6 yet?
I cannot. I think the last Call of Duty I played, Gary, genuinely was Ghosts.
Okay.
Which was what, probably 10 years ago now?
I played it for the first time last night. Multiplayer was good. Jay and my other friend Austin got me playing zombies.
Is this the one that's terrible at Rocket League, but won't admit he's terrible at Rocket League?
Yeah. But Call of Duty Zombies quite boring. Not a fan of that.
Hello, welcome to Montreal. Welcome to Canada.
Right, chat. This weekend is a big one. This
first league race at Canada spun on the formation lap. Sounds like me.
Exclamation mark gameplay, Vic. You'll get a link to my second channel. I think exclamation mark gameplay. I can't remember. But I still post these on YouTube, just on a different channel.
So take a few laps to get the tires up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
All right, let's come into Montreal with some more confidence. Oh, there's Jay. Zombies is fun. I didn't have the heart to tell y'all last night, but I hope there's something better than what we did last night, because I found that so boring.
How terrible is terrible? How bad is your mate at Rocket League, Gary?
I mean, he's like a 5 out of 10 good, I'd say.
Fair enough.
I'm like an 11 out of 10 good, though.
Rocket League. Rocket League, I always say this is one of those games that I should have gotten into, but I just never did. Like, I've just never played it much at all. I've probably genuinely got less than 5 hours in Rocket League chat in my entire life.
Speaking of bad at Rocket League, Jay over here. Woof. Man, he's horrible.
You were saying to me before we started stream, weren't you, Gary? He's useless.
Yep, that's exactly what I was saying.
And I said to you, well, he's pretty good at iRacing, but
no, you okay?
Talented at everything.
It's true, Jay. He's not lying.
You were interested in doing Fuji.
No, I'm good. I don't have we don't play ranked in Rocket League, so whatever the bottom rank would be is what we're gonna be. We're not sweats at Rocket League. We're just there to mess around and get toxic against whoever's in the chat.
Am I right in saying Rocket League now apparently is kind of dying?
Oh, I would not really say so, but I could be wrong.
No?
Jay gets wild in the chat. He's always throwing around bad words.
That's the line we need through the chicane this weekend. Exactly that, over and over and over.
We should play Rocket League tonight, Jay. If I have time.
I genuinely don't get how you can be up till like 5:30 in the morning, gang.
It just
like,
happens.
I'm on about staying up late tonight to edit some stuff, and I was like, oh, I might go to bed at like midnight, not 5 in the morning.
It just happens, brother.
But how?
I don't know, you stay up. I mean, that's pretty well it. I did have a double shot at like 2 in the morning.
Oh, good heavens. How's your car feeling anyway, sir?
Kari.
Fair enough.
Not horrific. Not good.
I tell you what, if our tyre wear program's ending to go by, we're looking pretty good here, chat.
Look at Jay's over here, a gamer. He wants to play 2 games tonight. COD and Beat Saber.
Beat Saber?
Beat Saber's
Isn't that
good
the
fun,
VR
brother.
one?
Yeah, it's good fun.
Good heavens, this story's lunatic. Good heavens is just my way of not getting demonetized on YouTube.
Good heavens.
Let's run on board then with Formula Owen as he makes his way down in towards the front a couple of corners. Last weekend saw his first retirement of the year. We've each had 1 so far, chat. Will Gary make another one as he makes his way through the Wall of Champions? Not quite. Good lap time, Gary.
Yeah,
Tell you
brother.
what, we're pretty close on pace. I like the fact in this series that even the practice sessions are only half-hour long. Not that we ever use that time, but still.
That car feels okay. Up the barrier there on the left.
so little chat that he's in sim racing. Like, so... I played a little bit of Counter-Strike a couple of weeks ago when all the new content dropped, but apart from that... Sim racer for life over here.
You
Matt
really
should play
should get
Rocket
Matt and
League
2
with me.
others to play Liar's Bar? What the heck is that?
I didn't even know what, like... What's it? Gigantic Phone or whatever it's called is? What's that
Arctic
game,
Phone
Gary?
or whatever?
Yeah, that one, yeah. What? Have you seen that difference between us, Gary?
No. I'll see it in a
It's like
second.
Daytona all over again.
Daytona 500?
No, 24 hour even.
Daytona Gatorade Duels?
No,
Daytona Clash?
no, the 24.
24. Oh, look at that time.
Gary Owens, fastest in free practice, ladies and gentlemen. We love to see it. I don't personally, but you guys do.
What do you guys think about co-op My Team career? Is that even possible?
It's not possible.
Something cool for future F1
Did you get
games?
the flag podium celebration?
It'd be interesting for future F1 games if they had like a co-op
24
My Team.
cars.
24 cars. They used to have 24 cars on the grid.
Yeah, but not since this game engine. They've never had 24 with the Ego engine.
I would hope Codemasters is talented enough that adding a few cars to the grid wouldn't break the game.
Well, there's a limit though. They're pretty close to, isn't it?
Adjust your game
I think
engine.
the limit. Well, I think like the upper limit with this is meant to be like
Cheer
24
Bear, hello.
or 26, I think. Yeah, get the full 26 car roster in. But that would be quite cool if you could obviously manage a team properly. Yeah, there used to be 26 cars allowed at Formula 1 Grand Prix. It's why they've never... I think that's why, chat, they've genuinely never added F3. Plus, it'd be a lot of work. Of course,
How many cars are in
First of all,
F3?
there wouldn't... 30. There wouldn't be enough space for 30 cars on a lot of tracks. Would be the other issue. But I mean, even if you could just add the F3 cars to and only race them at the tracks that F3 actually races at would be quite cool. Or I guess you could try and do something where you just put like the top 2 from each team. Or something, I don't know. It would just be cool to have F3. I would love to do like a full kind of road to Formula 1. I might have a look if I can do that on Automobilista at some point.
Automobilista, good fun.
AMS2 is just goated, man.
Solid
I love
game.
AMS2.
The Brazilian
Five-player
stock
career.
cars are a lot of fun in that game.
I remember I bought the Brazilian stock cars on iRacing and they were dead immediately. I was gutted. Even though you couldn't see out of them. They had so much window stickers they were impossible. I see you're still using the Australian supercars from time to time, Gary.
Yeah, just did a video yesterday about it.
I was going to say, yeah, I watched that
Good
this
fun.
morning. I just can't get
Other
over
than
the
the
Gran
cars
Turismo
crashing.
HUD you use.
Hey, it looks good though.
See, I'm not sure it does. I'm not really a fan of Gran Turismo's HUD.
I'm not a fan of you.
Well, I know you're not, but...
What the Sigma? EA/Cody should make another supercars. Keep EA away from anything.
No, I genuinely think the F1 handling model would work quite well for an IndyCar game.
Oh,
like
for
a
sure.
casual IndyCar game. Like, I genuinely think it would actually be quite good fun. But iRacing should probably just be given exclusivity for all racing licenses. I mean, the monopoly would be hideous. Maybe Kunos? I'm so intrigued for AC Evo.
Looks good.
I think AC Evo is going to be a banger. Right,
Weather,
here we go, Gary.
good racing.
It's
Is there going to be a
qualifying.
proper career mode in the game, or
I wouldn't have thought so.
no?
No. I mean, technically AC's got a career mode, but I guarantee you've never played it.
Now are they going to have like proper like? Is
Yeah,
it kind of like
would be
Assetto
cool.
Corsa, where it's just like a free for all, or is there going to be like some proper stuff? Like, can I get in and get into like a straight up preset like GT online server?
It would be cool. It would be cool. Well, come on in, Harry. You're about to see a pole lap. I don't know if predictions are up or whether they're not or anything, but chat, get your predictions in. I think Smurfs let us
All right,
down.
let's see what happens here.
I reckon chat, pole position. We missed out in Monaco. We're going to try and claim pole here. Not with lines like that through 1 and 2, we won't. That was a little bit cheeky. Ugh.
Not feeling good so far, but
Oh no, there's an apex there. I've completely missed it though.
oh, I don't like what
I'm
I'm
not feeling
seeing.
good, chat. Oh, I've missed the apex. I've completely messed it up.
That was not
Oh,
pretty.
damn it! No, mine not. Neither was mine.
Oh, that's bad.
What? How
He's
on
7.
earth? He
I was
won.
way too lenient on track limits that lap.
How on earth have I taken that, chat? I genuinely don't actually feel like I've deserved that.
P7. I would say it's a
What,
proper
Gary? What was your final split?
final sector was 28-2.
I did a 27-9.
What did you do in that final sector?
Oh, I just really messed it up. I
Did you
slapped
just-
the curve through the final chicane.
You
I
okay.
picked up front wing damage, so I thought I'd lose more on the exit. I've cheated that one, chat. I'll hold my hand up a minute. That probably.
I guess
wasn't
we should
well
have done the same thing in the chicane. We probably would have been pole.
Yeah, we were pretty even up to that point. I think.
I
was 3
genuinely-
tenths clear of you in
I
second
took that
three.
final chicane like an actual gentleman. Like I just kind of rolled on through there.
Yeah. The FIA definitely would have deleted that lap. Well, the thing was, well, chat.
I have to keep in mind that Matt does not drive
Like,
the track to the track
like,
limits, so I should have like just sailed it through there.
The suspension with that. Apexes, where we're going, we don't need apexes. If we get a red flag, could be rain later on. What
It's
AI level?
not gonna be
I think
rain.
it's set to 105. Is it, Gary?
It's currently on 104.
104 for this series.
Da, da, da,
No one from
da,
Real
da, da.
Madrid is showing up.
I'm actually happy with where we qualified because I usually seem to have a way higher
You're
success
normally
rate.
a racer here. Yeah.
Well, I just have a higher success rate when I'm not starting up front.
Yeah, you like to carve your way through. I like to dominate from the front. There's a difference between you and I, Gary. I'm a natural born leader.
That's a stretch.
Oh man, I'm nervous.
A natural born
I'm
goblin.
nervous, chat.
Usually we're done streaming by now. It feels weird.
I would say not in my time zone, we're not, but yeah. It is an odd one, isn't it?
Welcome along, everyone, to...
Gary, where would you rank this in terms of F1 tracks? I'd say it's probably a top 5 on the current calendar.
Put it like third or fourth.
Yeah, it's a good track in it. I like Montreal. Oh no.
Man, you're doing exactly what I wanted to do.
Why are you looking at race director, sir?
Well, you said, oh no, I thought you might have accidentally started on the medium, so I was like, oh, let's see.
No. I think everyone's on hards looking at it. Smurf is goated. He does a lot of hard work for the community. We love Smurf.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway. And
We're going to stick with the
I don't-
softs here,
no,
just
I got
try to
pulled in,
maximize the
didn't
pace
I?
early.
Oh, Gary, okay.
Yeah, everybody's on
Why
hards,
is
huh?
only Red Bulls on hards? Oh, we better get a late race safety car or something. This is not a good omen, chat. This does not bode well for us. But it is a Red Bull out in front, and that's the most important.
Oh, this is not good.
Why?
I think we're going to get disconnected.
Why?
Waiting for player in the top left.
Oh, Gary!
I say, last time this happened, we got disconnected. We should probably just back out and fix it now.
You reckon?
I would
Let's
say
see if it goes away at the start.
It will not. It absolutely will not.
I'll just try. Gary.
Okay. All right.
If it doesn't go away on lap 1, we'll restart.
Okay.
You have changeable conditions, dry or wet setup. Depends how much is the race is wet. Oh, George has had me. Is it still there, Gary?
Yes.
Where? What is Formula Owen doing, chat? Well, Mercedes and Red Bull then look to be the two teams to beat here, but are we going to restart? Do you want to restart?
We're going to have to. It's going to disconnect.
Okay. Put out then, sir.
All right. You go out first.
Why?
Well, it doesn't matter. You're in front of me. You go out first.
No. I'm worried you're trying to jinx me
How would I jinx you?
by not inviting me back.
Dog. We have to restart because the waiting for player icon, so it will disconnect us. It's silly, but it's happened before because of that. And I don't want to sit here and waste laps for us both just for that to happen.
Yeah. It's such a dumb thing, but it's basically predetermined. And it's always you that gets kicked out, isn't it?
Yes, I am the one that gets the kick.
For some reason. And then Gary can't rejoin his own lobby for some reason, chat. It's very odd.
F124, baby.
We love it. Right, why am I synchronizing to Cloud?
Okay, I am in the lobby again.
Do you like this picture I took of the Grand Canyon, chat? I think it's the Grand Canyon. I'm pretty certain it's the Grand Canyon.
Da da da.
We have the best mods here, chat.
Da da da.
It's just a fact. I forgot, Gary. I took out George Russell and ripped a wheel off, so I had to force exit the entire game.
Oh jeez. How do you forget in 2 seconds?
Because it crashed into him, and then
People
thought,
say
oh,
I'm
what if Gary
forgetful.
hasn't actually left.
Phoenix, how you doing? You missed one race, but you didn't miss much because I wrecked myself out on the first lap
I'm getting anxious.
in Monaco. No, we had to restart because we got the waiting for player bug. So like it'll say waiting for
Yes,
player in the
make
top
sure you have
left, and then
Discord
you
and
get
your Twitter
disconnected
link
from the
chat.
game. So we had to restart.
It's hard to believe you didn't take that photo. What are you on about, Beastie? I definitely took that photo of that place and or location.
Matt's a photographer.
I am not. I always feel so bad when I send pictures over to my thumbnail guy. Because then they go, I just cannot take photos. Even in games. Come on, Gary, ready up.
Oh, sorry, you were so slow. I didn't realize you were in here already.
We won't be kicking people that aren't, Sam, but we will. Obviously, it just adds some perks for Twitch chat viewers.
I'm doing well, Phoenix. Having a solid start to the
I
week.
do, Smurf. I did it
How about
correctly on the
yourself?
second attempt.
Welcome
Right, we
back
can
to
skip
How's your?
all
I
this.
guess how's your night going? I should say for you.
So I'm
Gary,
sure
stick
there'll
to the
be
same
plenty to
strats,
talk
yeah?
Yeah, might as well. I'm down for that.
Oh, that actually works for you. Why did I say that?
I don't think I can repeat that start I just had though. So
I hope not.
I mean
You
that
did
was
quite well.
the seeds just kind
I'm
of
a
were
little
there
bit
open for me. I'm like, oh okay, I'll take it. But we'll see. Maybe we can replicate that start.
Here in Montreal, a circuit where the cars take a physical battering,
And look at that, no waiting for players. We're okay.
but the atmosphere, as always, is great,
Woo.
and the race ahead has the potential to be.
Sound
Daniel
Why don't you
Ricciardo
like
in
2FA?
13th.
It's just a good system.
2FA is annoying to set up and have to deal with, but it's very
well
worth.
worth it.
It's worth.
So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their
I was
strategies
tempted,
pay off for them
BC.
in
I was
today's
tempted
race.
to go on
The
softs,
question
but
I'm asking
I think we
is
should be
which teams have
okay.
got it right, which
I think we
ones
can
have got
make
it
this
horribly
strategy
wrong?
work. I
I'm
think we've
not
got a good chance
strategizing
now.
or racing to win this race. I'm racing to make sure we just score some good points here
And take me out.
and take Matt out. All right, here we go. My gloves smell like chocolate.
Aww.
Welcome back, Birdman.
Right, come on. I got to get a better start than last time. Defend from George. Oh, I have done. That's good. Oh, no.
Oh my God!
You good?
What the heck was that? Why did Verstappen
What
just
happened?
decide he's not hitting the gas?
Oh, because he got pinched behind me. He was trying to look for a move that was never on. Watch out, I'm just running away. I got a 2-second lead. What's happened? Gary, what's happened back there?
Oh, they all just got side by side fighting each other.
Oh, wonderful. I'll see you at the finish here.
Yeah.
I mean, as starts go, chat, that's probably one of the better ones I've had on this game in the end.
Oh, I'm getting
Through
dogged
no
in a straight
skill of my
line.
own.
Back them up in the hairpin. Go hard on the exit. See you later. We just got to
It's
get
gotta
out of
be
that
one
1
of the
second
weirdest
here.
lap ones I've ever had. Right, chat, we've just got to run away. That's all I can do. And pray that Gary doesn't get back in the DRS.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the
Although
DRS
he
zone.
and the AI could potentially work together to close back in.
I am not interested in
Unless
working
he
with
gets
them.
out of the DRS. Carries a Lone Ranger.
I'm already out of the DRS on Alonso.
I mean, Mercedes, looking at qualifying, Gary, they might have the car to beat. Russell looked fast.
He was alright. I hit the wall.
Oh, that's not good.
We're okay though. The way the shadow is, the shade, just that wall kind of.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it? Are you on about the outside wall under the bridge?
Yes.
It's so bad.
It just kind of comes out and bites you because you can't see it.
Right, come on. I broke too late, chat. It's okay though.
Matt definitely has less downforce than us right now. He's getting me in a straight line.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
That's to be expected early on.
Man, that curb's violent.
Still looking good.
Oh yeah, a couple of them around here are lethal.
I know Matt's going to be really aggressive on track limits here, so I'm just trying to keep that same mentality. But right here, you're going to see his straight line speeds is better. Look at that gap, stabilizing, now growing a little bit. Not by much.
Be honest, Gary, how much did you cut that final chicane?
Not much.
I did, and you gained a 10th.
I'm not really interested in abusing track limits here.
Aren't you?
There's way more risk than reward here. I'm interested in just how quickly this soft falls off because it's already feeling pretty bad.
I was gonna say, yeah, the softs aren't that good round here.
That was a
These
save.
back driving them. We'll take that as a save. I think this already is looking a bit like cheddar, Gary. The gap we're building up.
Huh. If I can get this soft to like lap 10, we could go into a medium, but I just don't think that would work out very well for me.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
See, these are the races Gary and I like, where it's just us versus each other. And just, I mean, to be fair, last season here in Canada, we had a really good battle, didn't we?
I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, no, we did. It was like the last lap.
It was a race-long battle,
Yeah.
wasn't it? That just all came together.
I think it was raining.
Yeah, well, changeable conditions, wasn't it?
Verstappen overtakes Alonso, it looks like.
Here goes Gary to the front.
Ow. I'm pretty well already out of steam here, so. Oh, that's bad. She is not feeling good anymore.
I don't know why you did that there, sir. I've got the DRS.
No, that's fine.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
I got exactly what I was going for. Don't you worry. Oh my. If the corner was about 5 feet over to the left, you would have made it.
This lap.
I'm going to imagine Matt's going to be going on to this medium tire. And not the soft, because the soft feels horrific after just 7 laps.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Is he boxing? That's quite early. Got baited. A new
Aw,
wing. Did you
baby.
damage your wing?
No?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can never
You said
figure
I
out.
damaged my wing.
I can never figure out what button it is
Planned pit stop, I'm afraid.
to turn in to my box. I hit like
Who said
4
I've got
different.
a damaged wing?
I hit like 4 different buttons right there. Who said it? I don't even know. Formula Bean?
Toast! Ban him! Ban Toast for spreading
Toast?
misinformation.
Were you trying to bait me, Toast? Because I was pitting there no matter what. It didn't really matter. I had to box. But now my problem is, look at this. Look at this mess.
Good job. Nice overtake.
He is getting banned for disclosing racing secrets.
Welcome back, PH. How you doing? Oh boy.
Oh, I hate this game!
Oh, I couldn't do anything
How many
there.
slow stops can I get on this game, man?
You guys need to clean this up here.
Like every single race we get, Gary, I get a slow pit stop for some reason or another. I hate it.
If it helps, I did add an extra second to my stop. Man, I hate these AI.
Yeah, they're not great at Montreal, it always feels like.
And they're just in the way.
No idea what Sergeant was attempting there, but there we are.
I don't know if he's gonna pit or not. No.
I hate 2-1-2.
Should have went for the overtake earlier.
We are officially getting our elbows out.
Matt's gonna be marching his way forward without much issue, but On the bright side, he is going to be losing a bit of time with some of those cars behind us, and on top of that, using up some of his fresh rubber that he is going to be able to have that pace advantage on me with. So, I mean, there is a world where this works. I didn't think we had a chance, but there is definitely an opportunity here.
Why is Sight struggling so much, Gary?
That I don't know. I rolled up on it, and he was getting passed by Sonoda, so I don't know if he's got an issue or if he's got damage.
I don't know if he's missing some front wing, yeah.
We also need to try and save up some
I'll try
battery
and have a
here.
look, see if he's missing any wing. I can't go to the I can't go to the side of him to see.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 15.1.
That was a little bit on. Yeah, he's definitely got wing damage though. How much time he's lost over the last couple of laps.
Our goal, obviously, is just to not let Matt get here. Easier said than done.
I love the way I know where you are roughly on track based on how much
Hello, Mark.
clouds of smoke there are.
Huh.
It's so stupid how they've never fixed that.
Yeah, I agree.
Ugh.
Yellow.
Yellow flag.
Ferrari.
Oh, Leclerc.
Isn't that the point
World
leader?
Championship leader, Gary.
Taking through the yellow flags.
Painful race for Charles Leclerc then. That comes to an end early. Safety car now could have been quite nice as all the rest of the runners in.
Green flag.
Good timing there.
And gap to the car in front, 6.0 seconds.
Well, we will claim that fastest lap. As Formula Owen battling with Oscar Piastri up the road. It's a battle for the ages.
Yeah, it lasted about 2 seconds. On F1O, and well, welcome on in.
Which is that Gasly in front of you?
Yes, that is indeed.
That was a pretty good
Gasly.
race so far. I am embracing my inner Verstappen chat. We've just got to go.
So I'm gonna keep saving my battery. Match straight line the wall of champions chicane to get the fastest lap. Is what I'm being told,
I
Matt.
didn't. That's not what happened, Gary. If that's Formula Bean again,
It's not.
ban him.
Doesn't matter. We're not in a position to get the fastest lap, so he can have it.
Why aren't you?
I'm on a hard compound tire, bud.
I was going to say, I'm surprised Verstappen's still out there, and then remembered he's on hards.
We are on a very different game right now than Matt, guys. So we're just here for points today. After that MONACO blunder, we are aiming for a podium. Canada's about getting back on track. I am saving as much battery as I can, though, just in case. I mean, I feel like we're gonna have the pace advantage at the end, but it's just what's the difference gonna be between now and that point? What happened in MONACO? I simply wrecked myself at the end of the first lap. It was bad. From the lead, by the way. Matt's really going hard through that final chicane.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
This is not the crown
that was
jewel
bad.
in Formula 1.
This is the crown jewel.
Battery charge is high.
It's fair, it's a bit odd now. Like, apart from Monaco, no real F1 race holds that much prestige, does it?
Not really.
Apart from obviously home races or your team's home Grand Prix.
You weren't lying when you said that he has wing damage. I'm on your side. I
Silverstone
believe you.
maybe has a little bit. Obviously,
He
just
is
'cause
really
it's so
burning
many
his
teams
battery,
on
which is
race.
perfect.
But then again, so Monza, I'd say, is probably in the same level as Silverstone.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Oh, that was not pretty. Trying to keep that battery above about 70.
Spa, I wouldn't even say Spa necessarily.
With how much they talk about getting rid of it. Verstappen
There we go,
in.
Verstappen in. So Verstappen's going to be fast towards the end of this.
Look at him abusing that track limit so hard.
Oh no, I genuinely got one of the best lines of my life through there. Oh, what is that line, Gary?
No, don't even. You got no room to talk. I at least
do.
kept my wheels on the curb.
So did I. Anyway, you, mister, I just want a podium. I saw how hard you've been pushing these last couple of
I'm
laps.
not even pushing.
Yes, you
I got
are.
no. I don't want to fight you because I know I can't have a proper fight with you.
Why can't you have a proper fight?
Because
with
you
me,
don't
sir?
know how to race wheel to wheel. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, you having fun there?
We're good. I clipped the curb and it just hooked the car.
I mean, Verstappen's taking time out of both of us, I would have thought.
Wait, he's only 5 seconds behind?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Man, he is on it.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us.
Alright, so if Max Verstappen gets to us, I am not going to make it hard on Verstappen. But no, I'm serious. Like, you
that is
can't
one
really
thing I wish
have a
Formula One
proper
did
fight
do
with
a
Matt.
little
He's just
bit
going to run us off
kind
the
of
track. That's all he
like
does.
NASCAR
So
has more crown jewel events.
I'm not going to
I
actually,
think Formula
like...
One should look into making like one
engage
race a bit
too
longer or
much.
something like that. I know obviously it's difficult with no refueling and things.
Singapore.
No, not Singapore, not now.
Singapore could be a crown jewel.
Oh, nice line there, sir.
Hey, I learned it from you. Don't worry.
Oh, behave.
Really good job on hitting that
Like
line.
to act that you're so much better than me.
Long way to go, though. Gap to your teammate behind.
He's
Going
exactly the
0.1
same.
I
ladies
follow
and
track
gents.
limits way better than you do.
Oh, behave.
100%. That's not up for debate. Verstappen's really not closing at a rate that's concerning.
He's taking nearly a second out of this last lap.
Nah, not concerning.
Fair enough.
I don't need any info. I'm not going to fight him. I don't feel like being ran off track today.
What wing are you running out of interest?
I think 35.
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong. 35.
Reading Gary's chat, Toast has a lot to answer for. I can't believe it, that little snake.
He's asking me if I want info.
It's
But I said
now
no.
last, Gary, I think.
Oh, okay. Rip. That silly thing where the
Ferrari,
AI
man,
get wing
oh,
damage and then
yeah.
they're like, you know what, we don't actually want to fix it.
Yeah, it's not worth the 5-second loss in the pits. We'll just take a 40
We'll take the 40-second penalty here.
Hang on a minute, why is Toast leaking everything? Gary probably knows my
The only
setup
thing
better
he's
than I
told
do.
me is you had wing damage.
And apparently he's telling you my battery level.
Oh, he did say that. Can confirm that. So it's like I said, I don't need any of his information. You're good. Don't worry.
Ban him from your chat, Gary.
And I've
One of
got
Gary's
no
mods
tire
fucked him.
pressure data now.
Assuming they still look
Oh,
related
no.
to you, we're gonna guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't
So if I lose
Boy,
this,
stop
if I
lying,
lose this
sir.
race, then it's because of the no tire data.
Thank you, Tattoo. I appreciate it.
I haven't pressed the
I'm probably
overtake button in a
butchering your name, I
while.
do apologize.
Okay, no issues with
Well,
tire wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Starting to slide around a little bit.
I was saying, yeah, you're having a bit of fun there, aren't you?
Thoughts on Colapinto? Talented. Very talented. Impressive. First handful of races. I'd want him in my car. I haven't quite seen enough of his racecraft though, like paid attention, I should say. Like, is he also the type that's like, oh, you know what, this is my corner, I'm just gonna push you off, or does
Yeah,
he
watched him
actually
versus
fight?
Lawson yesterday.
Oh yeah, I did see that. And you guys know how I feel about that whole thing. If you can't leave a car's width space, there's no excuse other than the fact that you just can't race wheel to wheel.
Exactly.
I heard one argument, it's like, oh, well, the cars are wide. Okay, well, then learn how to drive your wide car.
Exactly.
It's not hard, brother.
Although Formula 1 does need to do something about the car width
Oh,
as well.
absolutely.
And the weight
Make
of
use
them.
of the overtake button and see what you can do.
It's about to be me versus Red Bull here. Matt is trying to harvest a bit.
Hey, welcome on in, Fed.
What the heck?
What's wrong?
Matt, are you alright?
What?
You gave me room. You don't have like a fever, do you?
Oh, mate, I'm not feeling good.
Alright, it's a 3-horse race for a win.
Thoughts on Lawson and Checo? I can see Lawson getting that seat next year.
I'm all aboard the Piastri Red Bull hype train. That'd be funny.
No, I don't think he'll want it.
Yeah, I don't think he'll end up there, but I think it'd be cool. Justice for Mark Webber. Oh my god.
What on earth? I was trying to close a message on my my PC. Where's Verstappen come
He
from?
just kind of came on in.
Oh, Verstappen's only won one race so far this year. That was back at Japan, but again,
Okay, so we're
he's
leaving
been
that
very
5,
consistent
8,
so far.
8 seconds.
Gasly's running P4, Gary. Sorry, P5 even.
5, yeah.
He's genuinely best of the non-Red Bulls and Mercs.
We've got enough battery. We can try and go here. Look at him use that battery. Yeah, he's harvesting now. It's gonna be a one-lap showdown. He's gonna try and save. He's putting himself in position to try and keep me from fighting him, which is keeping himself in the DRS of Max. Where are you going? I backed out of the whole corner to let him have it.
Sorry, I didn't realise my mic was muted. I wasn't expecting you to back out of it,
Oh,
so I tried to give you space.
oh my god. Y'all just see that?
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I kind of just flinged it in then and prayed.
Really? Really?
Oh, Verstappen's running low on battery. Oh, I think Verstappen's going to do this, Gary. He's absolutely mugged the pair of us off.
Oh, oh I'm cooking. No. Oh, what happened to you?
I spun.
Oh my god.
I'm going to lose the podium
Oh
to
my
George.
god.
Am I?
Dude.
No, George.
Oh,
Oh, chat, that is heartbreaking.
Verstappen gets it. How did
Oh,
we?
man.
I mean, I cooked in there. I don't know how I made the corner. I somehow actually made the corner.
You didn't really.
To your line standards, I made that corner.
No, you didn't.
Mhm.
I tried to get the switch back on you and just took the curb horrendously. Oh,
There's still a long way to go, but these
I love
Oh.
the way we're trying to fight for our lives and Verstappen just mugs us.
Yeah, I was fully focused on you there. I got caught up in trying to make sure that you didn't get away, and then Max just like, don't mind if I do.
Oh man, that is heartbreaking.
What a ending there.
Fight for the front position today, and it's great to see
Damn
it
it.
paid off for them.
Ah,
They do so
Max
much.
Verstappen gets
I
the
just-
win. Matt throws the
Nobody
podium.
thought Oh, damn it. Damn it. Mercedes were fast this weekend, bro. I mean, I'll take the fastest lap bonus point. It helps us out, chat. But Verstappen again extending his title lead. I mean, Gasly. I mean, he should have beaten Alonso in the end.
Max didn't extend it. He took the lead now.
I say, yeah, Max is out front, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ferrari, an absolute stinker of a weekend. Just like they got IRL here. But 4 points in it between Verstappen and Leclerc. That was quite a critical win.
Yeah.
I mean, top 5 covered by just 28 points still is wild at this stage.
It was a bit awkward because I was trying to make sure I covered off Max because I had a feeling we were going to get him in that chicane, but I decided to make sure that he didn't have a chance to get me.
And Red Bull again, just opening up that lead in the championship. I mean, you're back up to P3 in the Constructors after a good result, so are you feeling a bit more confident, ready for the next couple of rounds?
Well, I can tell you, I don't have a care in the world about the Constructors. I'm all for myself here. P5 in the standings.
I've seen the way you drive.
A solid comeback drive right there after a couple of rough races. Going into Austria, we already know how Austria is going to go. It's going to be Matt and myself scrapping it out, running each other off the road there. There's going to be no respect between either of us in that one. So we'll just see who comes out of that one alive.
Brilliant. I look forward to it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't
Thank you, GT, for being here.
Leave a like, get yourself
We'll get some work done, brother.
And Gary and I will be back very soon with the Austrian Grand Prix.
Austria.
Oh, chat. That is mad.
I sailed it way off in there.
I was gonna say I thought you'd bin it or make a mistake, so I was like, I'm just gonna switch him off the corner. Because I had it timed beautifully that I was just going to sit behind Verstappen and then get him on the last lap.
Well, I knew what you were doing.
You just getting that one little run on me completely screwed me.
I knew I had to go for it right there. Otherwise, it's like he's going to just breeze past Verstappen on the front straightaway. So I was just like, I have to try and do something here. Because I knew I knew that whole last like 3 or 4 laps. I was just like, I already knew what you were setting up for. So I was just saving all of my battery.
Dead, man. My tires were cooked.
Like, I started the last lap with like 90% battery.
Well, I was not far behind.
Cameron, have a good one.
Because I could tell neither of us were using it for ages.
PH as well.
And then, I just had to use it to try and get... Because I knew, obviously, I wouldn't beat you if I lost Verstappen's range.
I just want to take a look at that replay really quick.
And I binned out of the final corner. I would have taken the podium.
Yeah, I was...
We scored decent points in the last few.
I braked way too late, and then I thought I was going to be barreling off somewhere.
Yeah, I was as focused on trying to avoid you as anything else there, going through that final chicane. But it wasn't meant to be.
I mean, we did keep 2 tires on the red and white curbing, so...
That's not the track limits, but okay.
Well, let's watch you here on the previous 15 laps, shall we?
Yeah, I wouldn't. To be fair, I could tell pretty quickly. You were giving me stick about it. I was like, he's doing no better than I was.
Oh, no, I was doing the same thing as you.
One of those laps here mid-race.
Look at that.
Like, there's no way he's keeping it clean.
That shot right there, I'm drifting out of the final turn because I'm about to crash, and Matt's already sliding as well because he's going into his crash. That's going to be the thumbnail for sure. That is cool. While Verstappen's just loving it.
Canada's a good track.
Yeah, it was good fun there.
Canada is just goated on these games. It's not as good as it used to be, but it still is good fun. Like they've kind of broken it a little bit more recently.
Yeah, that's a cool thumbnail.
Gary, what else have you got to do today, sir?
I got to record F1 and NASCAR career, so gonna go record NASCAR first because it's Texas and I don't like Texas. So I want to get that done.
Texas is awful, man.
Get it out of the way. Good fun. Monaco. I made a slight miscalculation in turn 1.
Be honest with me. There's no way the way you were driving on that first lap.
I was telling the chat off the mic. I was just like, we're just gonna spend the whole race here giving him a hard time.
And I was just happy to sit behind you because I was like, he's gonna stack it pretty quickly.
But no, like genuinely,
I didn't think it'd be that fast. But...
Genuinely, that was not out of the ordinary for my wet driving there. I am totally in a comfort zone whipping around there like that. Outside of like turn 1, turn one, that was not my comfort zone. That was I just straight up made a huge misjudgment into that corner. So.
Well, like I said, I broke earlier than you, and I was behind you. As soon as I saw when you hit the brakes, I was like, yeah,
you've so much info.
You might just get
PH,
away
we're
with
gonna
that
announce the
wing, but I was
Blaney
like,
thing
"There's
in
no way
Texas,
you're
by the
stopping
way.
that."
Hey, it was good fun either way, though.
It was.
It worked out in the end. P2 in Canada, we'll take it.
Oh man.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess same time next week, hopefully.
Yeah, I should be around. I think.
All right.
Can't
We'll
see a
go
reason
from
why I
there.
won't be.
All right then. I'm gonna leave you now.
I love you, Gary.
Oh, love you too, brother. I'll see you later.
Bye.
See ya. And there you guys have Matt 212. I have a ping in the career mode chat on Discord. What could that possibly be? Oh, Ryan Blaney's primary for the 67. Looking actually fantastic. You guys get to see that soon enough if you watch the NASCAR career mode. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for me. The streams ended about an hour later than usual because Matt has had his time change before us in Canada. So I'm kind of going to just wrap things up pretty quickly and get into that. Zenith as well, thank you for the membership and the gifted. Appreciate you so much. Mark, have a good one. Jordan, of course, as well. PH. And yeah, I'm going to go record some Heat 5 career mode and then record some F1 career mode. Heat 5 probably won't go out tomorrow. But F1 hopefully will. So that will be the goal. Get the F1 out for tomorrow. So, but yeah, that's going to wrap it up for me. You guys take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll be live on the NASCAR channel later this week. If you guys want to catch me over there. I might do 2 streams on that channel this week. Maybe Thursday night. Saturday night as well for sure. But nonetheless, that's going to wrap it up for me. I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.